Hello everyone, and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today you're watching me once again, and I'm in my Texas, the Tier 5 US Premium Battleship. Now I'm on the map Trident in a 3-point domination game mode, and unfortunately it's a Tier 7 battle. Not so many Tier 7s around, but lots of Tier 6s. Lots of enemy destroyers and no carriers. Carriers wouldn't be that much of a problem because the Texas has great anti-air, but now my team is already talking strategy here. Somebody says BC and then Cylinder A please, which is I don't know, if you wanna take B and C, you probably should focus on only 2 points and then not send somebody A alone. Also, it seems that there are a lot of enemies going here towards C, and my team is not... I mean, you see this battleship has already turned here left. This battleship here is also here, probably going towards A, so it doesn't look like the team agrees on that. And... well, we shall see how this turns out. And that nice little Nürnberg is telling me now that I should go towards B and C and not towards A. I'm not so sure, it's not looking like we're getting C, and it looks like A will be very easy for us to get, and yeah, I think I'm more helpful now if I support A. And after we got A, I will help here towards B. It's still not looking like the majority of my team is actually pushing anywhere. Also, what I wanna tell you about in this video, what I've recently found out about, is Stopwatch Aiming. So basically you see this little stopwatch icon here. And if you have a target selected and you aim at the right position, you should see this thing pulse. You have to wiggle your crosshair a bit. Now I saw this in a video from Notser 2 days ago, I think, and then Aerroon also made a video about it. I will link those videos as well. And I thought, hey, I have to try this out. And here I am, trying this and sharing your results. Now obviously this won't help if your enemy is changing his speed or changing the direction he's going in. And it's most useful, I think, if you're in a battleship and you're shooting at a battleship who is driving in a straight line and showing his broadside. But it's certainly a useful tool that you can use. Now I'm doing a pretty shitty job at killing this Farragut here. Which is sad, I really wanted to help out my destroyer here, but I just failed miserably. Now here, when I'm aiming at this Texas, you can see if you wiggle your crosshair, you will see this a little bit pulsing. That means you are more or less aiming at the right spot. I need a lot more training in using that, I guess. Also, I heard that it might be removed in the next major patch. So let's see how this goes. And, well, there is a destroyer here. There's a destroyer still hiding in the smoke. That's not exactly what I wanna have. I have a friendly destroyer here coming to my help. And my team still hasn't actually gone to a point and attacked it. So I'm pretty happy that I went towards A, because at least I might make something happen here. Now I switched to high explosive even though my egg guns were loaded. But in order to fire those guns I would have had to turn left. And I think this would have made me too vulnerable to torpedoes. So I decided I will close to HE, try to kill a few destroyers maybe, hopefully, and then use this island as cover and maybe as a way to retreat if necessary. And whenever you see my aim like wiggling around here, it's because of the stopwatch thing. This was a decent hit on the destroyer. I set him on fire, but he is going to repair that immediately, so unfortunately he won't burn to death. And, well, at least I was able to make the enemies retreat from this point. I can't capture currently because I'm under fire and they keep resetting me. And I do apologize if this makes you nauseous, this wiggling around, but oh, now you kind of have to wiggle in order to see the stopwatch thing. And this is to a large degree what this video here is about. Now obviously against the destroyer this is not all that helpful, because they will just change their course and change their speed, and oh my god. Well, there is a Mutsuki coming for me. At least I got one destroyer. I should be able to dodge those torpedoes, but at 1.3 kilometer this is gonna hurt. Well, it did hurt him, not me, I guess. So, poor guy detonated. I probably should have apologized in chat in hindsight. Yeah, it was highly amusing though. And he was holding his torpedoes. I think he wanted to make sure he hits with all of his torpedoes, get a little bit better angle. And he, well, didn't expect that. To be honest, I didn't expect it either, but I'm happy it happened. Now hopefully I will be able to capture A now if I can get a little bit back, maybe use this island as cover. Also it looks like my team is capturing B, and well, C is, well, there's nothing much happening there. We have 2 cruisers down here, but I don't think they can do anything against those enemies. But it's looking pretty good. We have a lead ship-wise, we have a lead point-wise, we have a lead capture point-wise. So, in the end it was a bit chaotic from my team in the start, but we managed to do quite well here. Now I've obviously switched back to armor piercing by now. I will most likely be shooting battleships in my near future, and there's kind of a destroyer here behind us. There are quite a few ships here with me. Now let's hope I can get a nice hit at the enemy Fuso. Yep, there is a Citadel hit. Nicely done. So I like that now you have like a damage indicator here that shows you how much damage you've caused. And there's no new battle ribbons when you hit someone. You have to turn those battle ribbons on in the option, by the way. It's also something I've done today for the first time. And well, I'm not expecting much with those shells, but this destroyer is the only one I can shoot at currently. Fortunately, he is moving a bit fast. My dispersion wasn't that great. Now, I don't think A is really under any threat. There might be a destroyer trying to backdoor or something, but the majority of the enemy force is over here. Now, the enemies have to make something happen. We can just sit back, relax, and win. The most likely thing they are doing, or the best thing they could do, is go towards B and try to take that point. Because unless they make something I mean, they're just bleeding points. And I got some hits on the Texas. Look, they have a full health Nagato, a top tier battleship, and he is, well, very close to the zone wall. He should be trying his best to lead a charge towards B at this point. They can't win by playing passive. Unless, of course, we make very stupid mistakes and we all just rush into them and die one by one, I guess. Now, we have absolutely no reason to actually take C, but I'm just sailing in this direction mostly because I want to shoot stuff and I want to still play around with this stopwatch thing I found out about recently. But I could just comfortably like let my ship sit here and just defend and wait if I wanted to do that. Also, I guess we have ships engaging here, so there is no harm in helping them. Oh, my next target will be this Nagato, and again I'm wiggling, I'm waiting for this thing to pulse, and it was somewhere around here. I'm still learning how to use that, I guess. Probably shouldn't get used to it since it's getting removed, I guess. And hey, got another Citadel hit, so it's always nice. There is one destroyer of them here in the north, but I'm not sure where the second destroyer is currently. Well, I guess he is 6 kilometers in front of me, so let's see if we can hurt him a little bit. Doesn't look that good, but there is one hit. I'm firing blind a little bit and not doing a great job about it. Now I think he has beached himself, which means I should be able to stop him. I should also turn my nose more towards him. I'm now past this island, so I can turn my ship. And well, I think he was a bit more like here to my left. My aim might not be that great. Also, he's probably moving out by now, so I should have aimed a little bit different. Not hitting anything, but hey, I'm trying. This destroyer was at very low health and he could be very dangerous. And look at that. Actually, both teams have the same amount of ships now, but we control our capture zone, so the enemies still have to do something or they will lose. Now I could, I guess, turn away here and drive away from the smoke, which is a safer play. I'm trying to go for it here. I mean, I only need one shot and even my secondaries might finish up the destroyer. He's so low on health. And there you go. I didn't manage to avoid all of those torpedoes. I got one hit, but it's not a big deal. I'm still healthy enough. This Fuso here I think is on fire and burning down, so another enemy dealt with. It's 4 against 3 again, and I still think we have this in the bag.
Problem solved, sir.
Now all that's left to do is try to get some nice salvos in those remaining battleships and play around with my stopwatch thingy a little bit more. Now this Nagato is showing me broadside, but this island is in a... well, it's interfering with my shots, so I can lob shells over here, I think. And again, I'm wiggling around, I'm waiting for this to pulse, and when it does, then I'll try to fire there. First shots didn't do much. Let's see if the second salvo is better. And there is a citadel hit. Now obviously, no matter how good you aim, you are still dependent on getting a good dispersion. You are shooting at long ranges. RNG might still miss you a lot of your shots, so pretty happy with that hit. And yeah, we have almost won now. Unless we lose a ship right now, we should win by points. Very shortly I can get one more salvo off. And I'm not very well angled against this Fuso. I just want to shoot all my guns at him here. And now I'll try to angle back, but game will be over before any shells reach me, even if he returns fire. Got a few more hits in there, and there is the win. Now let's take a look at the results. I managed to get almost 1900 base experience and 3 kills in my Texas, so I'm quite happy with that, especially considering it's a tier 7 battle. And it was not the most amazing game ever played, but I just tried out this, well, it's not new, but stopwatch aim thing I found out about, and it seems to work. So if you didn't know about this already, try it out for yourself. It might not be in the game for that much longer, so have a look and let me know how it works for you. So I managed to do 72,000 damage. Well, it's not an amazing number, but I'm happy with it, and got some citadels, probably thanks to this aiming thing, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this game, and I'll see you guys next time.